Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Building a Nation with Team Canada. And today we have what should be our final game of the year, final game of 2019 for Team Canada. Take a look. It is our last game in the North American Nations League. Now, unfortunately, this is essentially a meaningless game because we can't catch Mexico. Mexico's won all 4 of their games. They got 12 points. We're sitting here on 3 points, unfortunately. However, the board wants us to finish mid-table. And finishing mid-table means that we don't have to worry about qualification next time we're in this tournament. We can just start in the Nations League Division A. And so in order to do that, we have to beat Haiti today, which we should be able to do that. We beat them, pretty handily last time we played. Now, we do have a couple of other things to look at, mostly in MLS. Now, interesting, the MLS Cup has not yet been played. Now, it's going to be San Jose versus New York City. San Jose is sort of a surprise entrance there. They made their way into the playoffs, but they weren't necessarily one of the favorites at all, but they managed to come out of the Western Conference versus New York City, who was one of the best teams in the league. They did win the Supporters' Shield this year, so it's no surprise that New York City is there. But the problem is they don't play until December 7th, and it's currently only November 17th. And if you take a look at the previous round, they played the last round of the playoffs on November 2nd. So there's a whole month in between the end of the playoffs and MLS Cup. That makes no sense. That seems like an oversight on the part of FM. They forgot to change the date of MLS Cup, like they fixed the playoff format, where they instituted the new one-game knockout tournament, but then they forgot to add MLS Cup onto the end of that tournament and instead just kept it at its normal place and time in December. So we got to do something about that, hopefully, but maybe it's just a quirk of the schedule this year. We'll see. But yeah, we can take a look at the playoffs real quickly. First round kickoff. We saw, of course, Vancouver lose in penalty shootout to none other than San Jose. And then Atlanta United beat DC United. Minnesota lost to Real Salt Lake on penalties. A lot of penalties this year. New England throttled Atlanta 5-1. And New York City beat Philadelphia. FC Dallas beat RSL. San Jose upset over LAFC. LAFC won the Western Conference this year. San Jose knocked them out. And then they knocked out FC Dallas, and that's how they got to the Cup. Meanwhile, New York City took out New England, and then they wait a month to play the game, I guess. So still issues with MLS playoffs, but we're getting slightly better, I guess. As for Team Canada, we're ready for our match today. We're going to get ready for things, hand over the tactical side to our assistant coach as we usually do, and we're going to get ready for this Nations League game versus Haiti. Tiba Hutchinson has announced his retirement, so I'm trying to get him to come on as a coach for Team Canada, but he has declined. First, I offered him an under-23s coaching role, and he declined that. Now I offered him a regular team job, and he declined that. Maybe we could try to hire him with Vancouver, but he's not really that talented of a coach. He's adaptable. He wants to be an assistant coach, so maybe we could offer him an assistant coach position, but we already have 2 assistant coaches for Team Canada. I don't know how many of them we need or how many of them we can even have. Definitely not good enough to be an assistant coach for Vancouver, but I just kind of wanted to keep him in the fold, but we'll let him go out and let him develop his coaching style elsewhere, I guess. So good luck to Atiba Hutchinson. We did call him up for this final game of 2019, so this will probably be his send-off game in a Team Canada uniform, possibly in any uniform. I don't know when the Besiktas, when their season ends. But whenever it does end, that will be his final game. And, it's not like he'll be missed per se. I mean, we appreciate everything he's done for Team Canada, but he was definitely not in our plans going forward, and we only played him a few times this year. So here we are against Haiti. Interestingly, we are even odds against Haiti. We are at home, BMO Field in Toronto, 28,000. We've one win and one draw against Haiti, so I guess they can pull off the upset. Perhaps if they manage to draw against us one time, they could manage a victory. Let's take a look at Haiti. Who do they got? They've got a full squad, so they're not one of these teams that's got nothing but scrubs. Johnny Placide, decent keeper. Yeah, they're a decent team. Zachary Harivo. Sure, why not? Stamina, MLS quality guy playing for New England. I thought the name sounded familiar. There's Brazil. Hervé Brazil. Saw him last time we played these guys. When was the last time we played these guys other than Nations League? Were they in the I think they were in the qualifying round, maybe? I don't know. I don't recall. It's been a while since that game. So let's get to our team selection anyway. So we called up a lot of the familiar names, familiar faces. The under 23s are done for the year, so we've called back up a lot of our under 23s. I'm going to submit the team. Now, we also played a friendly, but I didn't bother showing that because it was a friendly against New Zealand, and we actually lost that game. Played our whole second unit and lost. Not happy. So we're on a 2-game losing streak right now, technically. So we need a win. We need a win versus Haiti. They're going with the 4-4-2. Joseph making his debut, even though he's had 2 appearances. Garreau, likewise, making his debut, even though he's had 3 appearances. Placide taking the captain's armband. 8 concessions in 3 appearances, not so good. Jerome, 3 appearances. Brazil, 3 appearances, 1 assist. Etienne up top, 1 goal. Nazan, 1 assist. So they haven't really played that well in this tournament. Meanwhile, we've got a pretty familiar starting lineup. We've got Borgen in goal, Cabra, Henry, Giguère. Got a new face at right back, Marcus Godinho. Going to give him a try. He's playing over there in Scotland at Hearts. He's a guy, he's got some pace and acceleration at the fullback position. He's just sort of decent physically. He's not any kind of physical beast or anything like that. But I wanted to make sure this guy was in the fold. He was, considering playing in Scotland. Don't want that to happen, so we brought him up. He's just, a decent fullback type guy. There's nothing super special about him. But we just wanted to secure him because, as you've seen, we've got lack of depth in right back, and he's only 22 years old. He's part of that lost generation, that 21 to 23-year-old just generation that is not full of a ton of quality, unfortunately. But he can provide some depth. He can, improve and help us out in the future. So we're going to secure his rights. Then we got Atiba Hutchinson making his final start for Team Canada, defensive midfield, paired up with Arfield, who has not played well. Unfortunately, he's nearly suspended again. 6.05 rating in 2 appearances in this tournament. Not good at all. Davies hasn't played in this tournament yet. He's on the left. Tabla on the right. Asario down the middle also has not played very well in this tournament. And then Cavallini up top likewise. We just have not played well as a team in this tournament. Getting walloped twice by Mexico. Here we go. I fully expect you to end our poor form here. Let's go. Opposition instrucciones. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Borjan takes the captain armband. Sure, he's a natural under these conditions. So here we go. At home, BMO Field. We're rocking the red. Let's go. Haiti in their traditional blue and red. A little too much blue. I don't know if I like the blue tops with the blue socks. I do like the red shorts with the red socks. I think they need a little more white in there. I think they could go with some white socks. That might look a little better. We've got the red and white striped socks, but that's sort of our motif, is the red and white stripe. Jaguar outraces and saves that one, so that was a good play. And now we're going to start on the attack. First highlight of the game, 2.5 minutes in. Cavallini across midfield, gets it out wide to Baloo, who has to come back for it. Not a terrific pass, but Baloo makes the most of it. Cavallini tries to loop one in from 40 yards out. Not so sure I like that one. Let's see if we can show a little more patience from Cavallini. You know, just have not been real happy with Cavallini as our top striker. He should be our top striker. He just has not played like it. 26 years old. Cabra to Davies. Hutchinson saves it to Arfield. Out wide. Godinho on the overlap. Godinho to Baloo. Baloo is murdered. Gets the ball stolen, but Jaguar recovers. And we're right back on the attack with Godinho. So Haiti is playing way back. I mean, they are just sitting back defensively. Davies now is going to get to the spot, take a shot, goes wide. That seems to be the weakness in the 4-4-2, is that spot right at the top of the goal box. I'm all for exploiting it. We don't really have the guy in there right now who can exploit it. Here's Goro. Wow. Set piece goal. Aveska on the end of that. Assist by Goro. Goro, as they say. His nickname, I guess, is Goro. Who did he beat? Looked like he beat he beat Henry. That's no good. So they got one play, one shot on target, and one goal. 38% possession. One set piece changes everything. So now they can just sit back and do their thing. All right, team instructions. Let's work the ball in the box. Let's take full control of this game by taking possession. Here we go. Osario's going to get a free kick of his own off the wall, unfortunately. He does recover and send it in again. Nobody there. Baloo's got to chase it down. He turns, tries to send it in. It's not so good. All right. Even though we've got more shots, we've only got one on target ourselves. So it's not like we've been playing particularly well. Here we go. Henry with a free kick just over midfield. Davies, little back pass there to Cabra, who sends it in. Come on. Cavallini, he had him. He split the defense. I mean, that was a great pass. He just couldn't get enough on it to get past the keeper. Come on. Let's play better. Is that all I got? Is that all the motivation I've got? There's Henry, loses it. I mean, that's got to be why they're not playing well. They're not being properly motivated. Let's demand more. How about that? Throw in deep in their own territory. Haiti loses it to Davies. He gets it to Osario. Arfield. Godinho sends one across to Davies. Not a, kind of an ill-advised pass, but Haiti can't really defend it properly. They're playing tight defense in the middle. We're overlapping with everybody we can. All of our fullbacks are getting forward. Osario's trying to pick somebody out. We got Cabra on the overlap. Can't get it to him. Davies to Cavallini. Cavallini can't make a play, but he's fouled. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Arfield's going to take the penalty. I kind of wanted to give it to Hutchinson, but I clicked the wrong button. So here's Arfield. He scores. Okay. He evens it up. I don't know about that penalty. It looked like it could have been right outside the box, but I don't think there's any VAR in these kind of tournaments. So we'll just take it. We shall take it. A draw is as good as a win here. You know, that will secure us the second spot, which is about all we can do right now, but it won't be impressive. Here's Davies slicing through the defense. Gets a shot off. Placide sends it wide. There's no accent over the E, so I don't know if Placide is really how you pronounce it, but Placid just doesn't sound right for a French speaker to be called Placid. I just think Placide sounds better. Anyway, here's Osario trying to get out of the Henry's way. Arfield gets fouled by Etienne, and we're going to get another free kick. So this appears to be the special teams game. Osario, we got to take Osario off those free kicks. He just boots it into the wall. Davies, though, turns it over. Now, I can't even tell if Haiti's in counterattack because they never do anything when they get the ball. They just sort of get it and then boot it away. I think they're in defensive, but I don't know if there's any way to tell. That would be nice if you could, like, ask for opinion and say, what are they? Osario's booked. Okay. So I think that was a throw-in Haiti, for Haiti on their own side. Harivo tries to send it forward. Henry, not a great header, but Arfield collects it, gets it to Atiba Hutchinson. He's dwelling on it a little bit, but Davies doesn't dwell. Davies charges. Ooh, and he should have dove, I think. I hate to say that, but that looked like a fishy tackle there, but I guess not. I really thought we were about to get a second penalty there. All right, 39 minutes. We're playing a little better, but still not. We're far from taking control of this match. Nazan has a long one. Gets it to Goro. Goro's on the right-hand side now. I kind of thought he was supposed to be on the left-hand side, but I guess not. Henry misses a header, but Jaguar is there to clean up the mess. We're not playing well defensively at the moment. Henry is making all kinds of mistakes. Jerome to Joseph. Harivo. Again, Henry with a huge mistake defensively. He came out. He got caught with a man behind him. I'm gonna take Henry out at halftime. He's made some horrible plays. Goro sends one in. Godinho heads it out. You know, MLS season is over. Henry hasn't played in a few weeks, so I don't know if that's an effect. But here's Osario on the counterattack. This is what we need. Can he get it to Cavallini? Not a great pass. Cavallini has to go out wide for it. He does win a corner for us. Cavallini not playing well either. Might take him out too. Here's Arfield sending one in. Davies on the header. Davies is at least trying. He's trying his guts out at the moment. He's our only guy who's really, putting forth the effort. I guess Jaguar's playing okay as well. Godinho, I don't know. Cabra's okay, but we got issues. We're going to give these guys a stern talking to at halftime. I know this isn't the most meaningful game. All right, we got crushed by Mexico, crushed our hopes and dreams, but we're not about that looking back lifestyle. We're always looking forward to the next game. Next game, next game. That's our philosophy. Can't replay the last game. All you can do is play the next game. Okay, let's see. Tactics. Sure. Okay. Cavallini's coming out. We're bringing in Hundle, right? I mean, he's played so well. Bringing him in. Advance forward. Go for it, my friend. And then, center defense. We got the 2 youngsters here. Cornelius and Dunn. Donald Duck Dunn. No, Julian Dunn. 19 years old. On loan from TFC. You know, big, strong kid. 6'2", 14 strength, 15 jumping reach. Technicals could use, could use a lot of work, but he is only 19. Or Cornelius, who's playing for FC Cincinnati. He's also 6'2", 16 strength. A little bit better technicals. 13 marking, 13 heading, only 11 tackling. I think we will put in Cornelius. Take out the veteran, Henry. Unhappy with his performance, even though he's by far our best center back. Just not going to put up with that. All right, pep talk. We shall be assertive and not happy. Let's go. Motivated Borgen and Gordinho, Cabra, Hutchinson, Arfield, Osario, Davies. So a lot of our important players are motivated. All right. That's what we need. Taking out 2 veterans and said, hey, we need more. We need a better half. Not going to put up with this kind of nonsense. It's a game we should win. It's a game we're going to win. We'll not put up with anything less. Here's HAITI with the throw-in. Godinho with a nice steal. He's played decently, I think. He bombs one forward. Arfield's got a little hitch in his giddy up there. Or not Arfield. Who am I thinking of? Striker. I've lost his name. It's Cabra. Come here, you. Hundle. That's right. Hundle. It's fun when you just draw a blank. Anyway, HAITI's trying to build something up. There's Cornelius on the back line. There's a turnover in the midfield by HAITI, and Hundle gets it. He's got Osario rushing forward, but he gets it to Baloo out wide. Baloo looking. He's got 4 men in the box. He sends it in. Osario kept onside by a terrible number 2. What are you doing? Arcus. He was just way out of line. Let's watch Arcus here. Gonna follow him. He's marking. Nope. I guess it wasn't really his fault. Just a great timed run by Osario. I mean, that looked offside. But no, it's this guy. It's the other back. It's the left back who keeps him onside. But, he was in a crowd. There wasn't really anything he could do about it. But there we go. We get our second goal. Now here's another turnover. Hutchinson trying to put in his final half. Gets it to Davies. Davies making another one of his patented runs through the defense. He fires, but Placide is there. He's pretty good at stopping those long shots. Davies is going to take the corner now. He loops one in. Placide with the save. I guess he's just focused in on Davies. Whatever Davies is doing, he's keeping an eye on it. Osario now up to a 7.2. How are we looking physically? Pretty good. Davies is giving us everything he's got. He's down to 74%. Osario's got a yellow card. Hutchinson, we could take him out and give him a final curtain call. That'll probably be our move, For our third sub, we'll take him out and let the fans at BMO Field give him one final salute. So we'll do that at the 70 or 80 minute mark. Here's Davies out wide to Godinho. Forward to Blue. He's got a little space. His cross is deflected, but Davies is there. Another shot from Davies. Another miss, but he's been our most active player by far. Cornelius now. Free kick. Cross midfield again to Davies. He's the focus of the team right now. Haiti has finally figured that out. Closed down on him, but another turnover at midfield. Work the ball, get it to Davies again, see if he can make some magic. He gets it out wide to Cabra. Cabra's cross is deflected. We have real problems with our crossing. It gets deflected too often. Our fullbacks aren't particularly talented at it. And our wingers are more, attacking, playmaking wingers than they are guys who sit out and cross it. Here's Jaguar bombing one forward. Hundle on the run, doing what he does, and there it is. The young man scores. What a pickup this guy was. Just hanging out on a free transfer. Got let go from his Portuguese team. And now he's tearing it up in North America. Yep. That's like his ninth or 10th international goal this year. It's just ridiculous. I have to look at his stats real quick in international goals and see where he's at. I think that's number 9. But we'll see. 66 minutes and we got another highlight here. Another turnover. Godinho, nope. His header goes back to Haiti, and they're going to start an attack. Bicier, was that name? I couldn't quite read it. Harivo got a yellow card, but he bombs one downfield, intercepted by Cabra to Davies with all kinds of space across midfield, past one line of defense, centers to Hundle. Hundle takes a shot. Ooh, Placide is there. Those guys seem to have a little bit of a connection, though. Davies and Hundle playing off each other well. That's what we want. How are we looking? Davies is down to 71%. Hutchinson down to 72%. I might actually want to take Davies off. But I think I should, for dramatic purposes, take off Hutchinson. I don't know. Davies. 68%. He can probably make it through. Here's Borjan with the free kick downfield. Jerome gathers it in for Haiti and starts their attack. The Bicier forward to Perrault, and he scores. Poirot scores on the back line. It's a mystery how he did it. All right. Here's Lebicier. That's just a great pass. That is a great through ball, and then not a terrific angle taken by our goalkeeper. Let's see if it's onside. Yeah, he's kept onside, I think, by Cabra. Well, that makes it just 3-2. "81 minutes. We'll make our final sub. And it's between Hutchinson and Davies. The game is still competitive, but we don't really have a great option at left wing right now. All we have is Jordan Hamilton, who's not really a natural left winger. Could possibly put Hoylett there, but we do have Samuel Piet sitting on the bench. So I think he's a fine option to go in for Hutchinson. Let him take his final bow in the Canadian jersey. Let him kiss the turf at center field and go out like a true Canadian champion. 84 minutes now. Our field to Piet. Piet wearing the number 18 jersey. Gets it to Davies. To Hundle. He gets it forward to Baloo. Oh, who can't score. Another great save by Placide. It looked like a save. It could have gone off the post. It looked like a save. They've got some tired boys out there. Harivo falling apart at 49%. They move him up to the midfield. They've gone to a more classic 4-4-2. Perot and Nezan up top. Here we go, another free kick. 89 minutes. 5 minutes of stoppage time is about to begin. Osorio back to Piet with a little bit of room. He gets it out wide to Cabra on the run. His cross is deflected. It goes to none other than Davies, but his shot is deflected. He's looking. He sends it back in. Tries to get it into the center, but it's deflected out to Piet. Arfield and Osorio. Osorio tackled. Hundle with a foul, trying to recover the ball. And he's going to get a talking to by the referee. Referee tells him to calm down. I agree. 5 minutes of stoppage time has started. 2 minutes down. 3 minutes down. 4 minutes down. 30 seconds to go. Looks like we're going to get out of this one with a 3-2 win. Osorio loops one in on the free kick, and there it is. So, stats-wise, we dominated the game in all fronts. 25 shots to 4, 13 shots on target to 3, 15 fouls. They had 19, so I guess they dominated in that. 3 yellow cards to 2. Again, another, what can I say, another physical affair. But we had 57% of the possession. To have this go 3-2 is a bit unfortunate. It seemed like we dominated this match much more than that, but we let in a couple of stinky goals. There's not much we could do about that, but we still got the win we needed. We got the result, and that's what's most important. We stopped our losing streak, started a winning streak. Atmosphere is generally interested. We got what we wanted tonight. Well done. I'm not going to give him too much praise. Just going to say, you did what you had to do. Jaguar played well in the second half. 7-0 rating. All of our front line played pretty well. Baloo, Osorio, Davies, Hundle with an 8.2 off the bench. Outstanding. Atiba Hutchinson managed a 6.9 in his final game. So, respectable. Cavallini, though, did not play well. Disappointed with that. And, of course, Henry did not play well. So, overall, I think it was a good campaign. The 2019 campaign was pretty good. Colat issues apology to fans. You must be disappointed with a result like that in such an important match. How much does it mean to you? I have to apologize to fans. Is that from our previous press conference? I don't know. Hundle shines again as Canada wins. Take a look at Sean Hundle. Can we look at his... it's just got his MLS stats. 3 appearances, 1 goal in MLS. Not great, but, we might be able to look at his... Yeah, international. International just says 1 appearance, 1 goal. What's that all about? 7.3 average rating. Got a short memory, apparently. Press conference has been called. And the assistant. All right. I don't know what else to look at here. Can we look at our stats? Stats, competitions, international. Yeah, they don't keep the stats back very far, apparently. They're just worrying about this competition. Osorio had 3 goals, Davies 2, Piet 1, Cavallini 1, Cornelius 1, Hoylett, Hundle, Daniels, Jaguar, Baloo, Arfield. A lot of guys scored goals. But I guess they just don't count the under 23s, unfortunately. Can we look at the under 23 team, maybe? Reports. Stats. No, that's a stupid thing. Reports. Goals. Anyway, you know, see what the board thinks of us. The board should be fine. To summarize, the association is satisfied with your coaching of the team. That's good. Do we have a contract with these guys? It's our contract info. Contract expires in 2022. So we're going to make it to the next Olympics, hopefully, most likely. And not just the Olympics, we're going to make it to the World Cup. Hopefully we get renewed to get to that second World Cup, but we'll see. So far, I think we're on track. They don't like our tactics for some reason. But other than that, we're looking fine. International stature is going up. Where did we finish? Speaking of that, 68th in the world ranking. So we gone up a couple of points from where we were at before. We were 70th at one point. So let's see, 68. Yeah, we went up one. We were 69th, tied with China. So when we started the series, though, we were 82nd. Down here where Bolivia is at now. We passed up Panama. Panama has dropped significantly. We passed up El Salvador. They're on the rebound. Passed up Curacao. On the heels of Honduras now. Honduras just 1 point ahead of us. You know, we've beaten USA, but they're still ahead of us. I don't think we've played Costa Rica yet, but Costa Rica is sort of the next big jump in competition. They're all the way up there at 45th. You know, we've already beaten Jamaica once. We lost to them once, but they're up there 41st. So we know we can hang with that level. It's really down to Mexico that we just cannot beat. They've beaten us 3 times now. Twice close when we had 10, when we went down to 10 men, and then one time just horrifically, they crushed us when they really went all out against us. So we got a long way to go to catch up with Mexico, but I think we're right there in the mixer with all the rest of these teams. So it's been a good campaign, good 2019, and we look forward to 2020 where we've got the Olympics and hopefully some World Cup qualifying, but I'm not exactly sure when that starts. But anyway, that's going to end it for 2019 for Team Canada. We might come back one last time for Vancouver to take a look at our youth intake. But other than that, I think we're done for 2019. So until next time, we'll see you later.